I know a lot of the times, man, I run into the wrong cops, and a lot of y'all too. I know y'all be like, man, maybe they just having a bad day. But in today's episode, that's not the case. The video we are reacting to are when cops actually mess with the wrong person. Make sure if you all enjoyed this video that you give it a huge like, comment, and also subscribe. And I also want to give these 4 people a shout out right now for showing some love on the content, man. I genuinely appreciate it. You want a shout out, you know what to do. But let's go to get today's episode and see what's going on.
From an officer beating a man just for being in the neighborhood.
You can't do that! No, I can't! What are you doing?
To an officer harassing a man simply because he was walking down the street.
So I'm in Beverly Hills right now and I'm being searched for shopping at the store I work for.
Here are 4 instances when cops took racial profiling to the next level. Disclaimer. On June 24th, 2019, Officer Lors from the Clarkston Police Department approached 52-year-old Mark Domino after receiving a 911 call from an unknown person claiming that someone was trying to steal the car. In reality, Mark was just looking at his own wife's car.
How's it going, man? I'm Officer Lors, Clarkston Police Department. Put your phone down for a second. What do you got in your pocket there?
Dang.
Something hanging off your backpack? What is that, a hanger? What are you doing with that? Is this your bike?
Yes.
It's your bike? You got ID on you?
This idiot officer considered it a crime for a person to not identify themselves while not being under suspicion of anything. And
The craziest thing is that, bro, he came off rip heated. He wasn't trying to talk, trying to give no explanation. Off rip, he heated.
from
Major
there,
L.
things escalated.
Why do you need my ID?
Because somebody saw you looking at cars, so I'm here just check and see what's going on. You got ID on you?
Yeah, I do, but did I do anything?
Yeah, I'm figuring that out right now. I'll take a look at your ID, though.
You don't need my ID unless I did something.
Okay.
Unless you're taking me in for something like
Turn around, put your hands behind your back right
what?
now.
For
now!
What? For what?
Turn around, put
Intimidation.
your hands behind your back.
For
now!
For what?
Before we get started,
108, pick it up.
please review these
You're gonna
items.
You're gonna obey me, or you're
Why
gonna go
do I
on the
need to
ground.
obey you?
Because I'm giving you a lawful order.
For what?
Turn around and put
Did
your
I
hands
do
behind your back.
anything? Did I do anything?
Yes. Turn
What did I
around
do?
and put your
What
hands
did I
behind your
do?
back.
What did I do?
Do you want to get tased?
Wow.
Excuse me?
Turn around and put
For
your
what? Do you know how to work here?
The officer immediately got triggered and started making some really unnecessary threats, despite the situation simply calling for a straightforward answer to a straightforward question.
Okay.
So what did I do for you to approach me and then tell me that put my hands behind my back?
Sir.
What are you arresting me for?
I'm not arresting you. Right now, you're not cooperating with
For
me.
what?
And you're getting
You asked me
agitated.
no, you asked me for my ID.
Right.
I don't have to give you my ID
Okay.
unless I've done something. What have I done?
Being
Turn around
black.
and put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Awesome, y'all.
Are you arresting me? And for
I'm,
what
I'm
purpose? For what?
detaining you.
With a dash of racial profiling, the officer made it his mission to turn the simple situation into a conflict, and this could have been easily resolved until this happened.
You're not even listening.
What did I do for you to detain me?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Was there a report that I stole something?
Yes.
There was a report that I stole something.
Turn around.
You just said, hold on.
Stop, Dick. Stop.
I can
Stop.
get my phone out.
Stop.
As tensions escalated and
Don't
frustration
reach in- don't reach
mounted
in the
on
pocket.
both ends, Officer Lors decided to take things to an alarming level.
Stop.
Please don't reach in your. One thing I probably talk crap to a cop, but I never reach in my hand. I mean, I never put my hand in my pocket trying to reach for something. He lucky to even be alive because this cop even seemed happy to be in authority, if that makes sense.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
What?
You're gonna get
Why are you
tased.
putting
Stop.
your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop. Stop resisting.
You are
Stop.
attacking me.
Stop
You gotta
resisting.
call somebody with vehicle prowling. You match the description.
Stop
Oh,
resisting.
black
Chill
guy vehicle prowling?
You need to
really?
chill out.
Was it a black guy vehicle?
Stop.
Why are you trying to take me down?
Why are you fighting?
Stop.
You are trying to force
Stop.
me. Take me down for no
Stop.
reason.
You're pushing.
Stop.
Pushing what?
Stop.
I know my rights.
But this was only the beginning of what the officer had in store. What he did next to Mark is just mind-boggling.
What did he do?
What did I do?
Stop.
I just told you. What did he do?
I didn't
You're
do
a vehicle
anything.
prowl suspect.
I'm not a vehicle.
Stop resisting. Okay. Okay. You're under arrest for obstruction.
Obstructing what? Obstructing what? Ah! 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 You approached me.
You're gonna get tased again. Stop. Roll over on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
For what?
Roll over on your
Why are
stomach.
you detaining
Dude,
me?
you are causing your own problems right now.
You are causing my problem.
You would have been done by now if you just talked to me. No.
I told him my rights.
You're fighting us.
I told him my rights.
Just stay
Stop
down.
resisting.
Just wait for the other guys to get here.
Other units, pick it up.
Oh, you're very.
Give me this hand. Put it behind your
Oh.
back. Got that one?
Why are you? Why?
Mark faced charges of resisting arrest and obstructing a law enforcement officer after his arrest, but he was released a few hours later. He then filed a $5 million lawsuit, resulting in a settlement of $25,000, and all charges against him were immediately dropped.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have had to stay at that $5 million, my guy. I don't know what they got going on. Talking about something 25,000. Nah, let me file a civil lawsuit. I'm finna get the best lawyer in the world. We finna get all this cash. I mean, the messed up thing about it is that he's going to sue the police department, and then taxpayers are going to have to pay for it. So if he sued them for $5 million, they ain't gonna do nothing but raise up the gas prices and taxes on everything, so they can get the money, literally.
It's disheartening to witness someone being targeted for no reason, but that wasn't the case for Kalon, who was simply harassed by an officer while minding his own business.
No, you're under arrest. So.
Under arrest for what? Under arrest for what? What have I done wrong?
But before that, in September of 2016, officers received a 911 call reporting a suspicious man in a neighbor's home. Dejan Yors, the victim, explained to the officers that he was there to visit his mother. However, the officers believed that a man living with his mother might pose a threat to the community.
That's crazy.
Have you ever had a North Carolina ID? For some reason, I'm just not finding your picture, and we just need to make sure that everything's legit before we leave.
I don't know, like, what the problem is. I told him
Uh-huh.
what's going on. My mother's name is Livia. You
Yeah.
didn't ask me for her name. You asked for my mother's name.
Yeah.
It's Livia Sue York.
Okay. So there's no problem. It's just that someone called in and said it was suspicious for somebody to be over here
But I'm
carrying
here
the shovel.
every day, though.
That's fine. I don't know that, and we have to make sure.
I told him he could prove it to you.
Okay. Do you have an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your name?
The woman.
Spell it for me.
DEJUANA yours. YOURSD. Hold on, let's do that.
At first, the officers behaved like normal human beings, asking for Dejan's credentials to verify his identity and ensure he posed no threat to society. However, their attitude changed quickly and within a few seconds.
3133, stand by.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Prove it to you that you got, like, you didn't believe me, sir.
Right? So, look, I'm gonna, look. You don't have papers or something? Is that what
No, I ain't got no papers that I know of. So, I mean, I'm not scared to go to jail, bro.
I know you're not.
Okay, I'm just trying to prove to you I live here. And so you start looking at me like I'm lying.
No.
Hey, yo, come to my mom. The police is over here, they arrest me. Hey, man, you can't grab my phone like that, man. Hey, man, get off me, man. Hey, man, get off me, man.
I'm asking what? Get up, put your hands behind
Man, what are you doing? Man, what are you doing? This is my phone. I can't be on my phone. What are you doing? Why are you gonna
put your
hands
behind your back.
You can't do that.
No, I can't.
What are you doing? I'm in here. Man, you're punching me.
Get your ass on the ground.
Man, you're punching me, dude.
Get on the ground.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna hit you again.
Why?
The clowns in blue got into an altercation with Dejan. Despite him being extremely cooperative, they threw him to the ground, where Dejan can be heard saying, "You can't do that," while the officer replied, "I can," implying that these cocky officers had the right to punch, harass, and fight with just about anybody they wanted.
At his own crib, y'all. I feel like I would have been the same way though. Like, bro, you gonna come to my house, try to enforce stuff, bro. This is my crib. Like, I mean, even if I'm living with my mom or not, bro, like, if somebody made a prank call, you finna come and investigate and try to take my license. The only thing you want to do is see if I got something so you can arrest me. Their main subject was to come there to possibly arrest you. You know, like, it's just real fishy to me.
Put your hands me. This is not good. Behind your back, yes you are. You were resisting the whole time.
You didn't have to punch me behind.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
We are not. This is not
Bro,
right.
why you still elbowing me, bro?
Yeah, you're
I am not resisting.
You were
man.
resisting the whole
time.
No, I wasn't.
You
bro.
were resisting
Well, why did
the
you just
whole
punch me in my
time.
eye, bro?
I told you.
The officer kept justifying his actions by claiming that Dejan was resisting arrest, when in reality, anyone with a pair of eyes can witness that the man is resisting about as much as a kitten resists being picked up.
Boy, you are so full of shit.
And I was sitting there the whole time.
You can say this all day long, but that's not what you were doing.
Bro, did I stand up on you? I didn't
I'm glad they have body cam footage now because body cam footage finna show it all.
post up on you. I didn't
I
swear
tell
up
you,
on you.
I'm gonna have to put him in two.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going nowhere, dude.
No, you're not going anywhere,
I'm
man.
not trying to give you a problem.
You gave me a problem because
Bro, but-
3133 on info.
I'm gonna figure out why.
What you mean, figure out? Bro, ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't killed nobody. Why you doing this to me? You fought me because you wanted to and you punched me in my eye, man.
Oh,
3133.
I told you I was gonna do that.
No, but you can't do that when I'm not resisting you.
You were resisting.
No, I wasn't, and you better not lie for him. You punched me in my eye for no reason, and you hit munched me in my mouth, man.
3133.
You munched me in my mouth, yo. Man, quit grabbing me. I ain't doing nothing.
The officer fought with Dejan for almost 10 minutes, continuously blaming him for what they were doing. This case also appears to be nothing less than a case of racial profiling, where once again a black man is harassed by the police for the crime of being black.
Why is all this necessary?
You tell me,
Man, because you bitch.
I think that's 12 routine, so either 1250 would or
Talk to people, man.
walk to the car. Stop it.
You know what's so crazy too? It's gonna be a lot of people in the comments that's like, I mean, if he just would have applied what the officers were saying, give me your address, right? Let me knock on your door and ask you for your identifications to make sure that you live here. What you're gonna do? You're gonna be like, bro, I don't know who made this fake prank call, but this is not what it is. I live here. I don't have to give you any identification at all. I'm in my own resident. You get what I'm saying? Like if I did that, I don't care. I can have a badge or whatever. If I walked up and said that you're going to deny it, I can't just ask you for your license. If we out at the store, just imagine you're at the store, grocery shopping. Let me see your license right quick. So I already know everybody's gonna be like, if they would have just applied with what the officers were saying, this would have never happened, bro. It's called authority, and that's what they're trying to abuse.
You can't do this to me.
All right. You sit right here. Do not move. Don't say another damn word.
Multiple other officers arrived at the scene to de-escalate the situation, which they themselves had made worse. Ultimately, Dejan was forced into the back of a squad car.
I mean, I'm trying. I can't do nothing. Y'all always trying to. No, baby, get my foot. Get my foot, my right foot. Thank you.
Are y'all pushing?
He was then taken to the police station, but all charges against him were dropped, and he reached a settlement with the city. Following this incident, an officer was forced to resign, and ironically later filed a federal lawsuit against the city of Greensboro, alleging violations of the due process and equal protection clauses of the 14th Amendment. It's funny how these triggered cops whine about infringement on their rights when it seems like their national pastime.
That's so true. I was just finna get into that, man. Like, y'all be talking about us whining, and then when they get in this situation, they do the same thing. Come on now.
What happened to Dejan, despite being on the right side of the law, was distressing to watch. And the same goes for Kalon, who was harassed over the dumbest reason ever. In October of 2018, an officer approached Kalon Clarmone Hill after a 911 call, the reasons for which were uncertain. Despite Kalon sitting peacefully and minding his own business, the officer kept exaggerating the situation for no apparent reason.
Yes, I'm Officer at the West Des Moines Police Department. The reason why I'm talking to you today is someone called in about you. Are you just handing out flyers?
What am I doing wrong?
I didn't know people were concerned.
Yeah, concerned for what?
Their neighborhoods.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Rick.
That's not my problem.
So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what we were concerned about.
Well, in West Des Moines, we have a soliciting ordinance, so if you're knocking on people's doors...
Yeah, soliciting is what? Offering services.
Yeah.
I'm not offering a service.
Okay.
Okay, so with that being said, I'd like you to leave me alone, sir. I've not broken any laws.
Well, I'm still doing an investigation, because if you're recording me, I'm still recording too, so it's okay.
Investigating what, sir?
A suspicious person, they called in about you.
Okay.
You have an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Do you have your name? Can I have your name?
No. Am I under arrest?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm investigating.
If I'm under arrest, then you have no reason to be talking to me, right?
I can. Actually, yes. You're a suspicious person. Someone called in about.
Suspicious how?
A neighbor called over here, so I don't understand why you're being difficult about this.
The officer asked Kalon to identify himself, but Kalon knew that if he hadn't broken any laws, he had every right to keep his identity to himself, which obviously didn't sit well with the officer.
Because I haven't done anything out of the way.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'll go about my business.
Okay, I'm not done with you yet. You're not free to go.
Have I done it? Have I broken any laws?
4255. Can you send me one this way, please? He's
Have I broken any laws, sir?
I'm talking to you. I'm not done. I'm investigating a suspicious person.
You have a nice day, sir.
Stop. Stop now.
For what?
I can detain you. Stop.
For what?
Because you're not listening. I'm investigating a suspicious person. Stop now.
Sir, have I broken any laws?
Stop.
Tell me what laws I've broken.
I told you to stop.
I don't have to stop.
Yes.
You know
I actually like how calm this guy's being, 100%. He's being very calm. He's not raising his voice. The only person that is getting upset is obviously the cop. He's speaking facts. Like, if I haven't broken any laws or anything, why am I even still here? We can keep walking. I'm not detained. I'm not arrested. He really don't have to speak. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing his job.
Either arrest me, tell me what laws I've broken.
Can you step it up? He's being uncooperative and trying to walk away from me. He won't identify himself as a suspicious person I'm investigating.
Kalon got up and started walking away from the officer as he sensed he was getting into trouble, despite being well versed with his rights. However, the officer kept asking him to stop, even though he wasn't being detained.
Stop.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I'm gonna tell you to stop.
For what?
Because I'm talking to you and you're.
I've done this wrong.
I just told you I'm investigating who you are.
You're harassing me.
5700 block of Aspen. Stop. I'm telling you to stop, and I'm not going to tell you again.
And what will you do if I don't stop?
I will detain you.
Detain me for what?
You're not listening. I'm doing an investigation of a suspicious person.
Suspicious person? Have I broken any laws?
That's not the point.
Any laws?
Someone called you and it's a suspicious person.
Okay, and? You can be a suspicious person, Mr.
Really?
Ray?
Really?
I feel like you're a suspicious person.
How would I be suspicious?
You look suspicious to me.
Okay, how would that be? I'm in a marked
You're a
police
white
car.
man. You're suspicious to me.
I'm suspicious to you because I'm a white person.
Yeah, with a gun. You're suspicious to me.
No,
now
stop.
Get away from me. I haven't done anything out of the way. You can't arrest me. Arrest me right now if you want to.
Here, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Because you're not. Stop. Turn around.
What have I done wrong?
Because you're not listening to me.
What have I done wrong, sir?
Get the phone out of my face. Because you're not. I'm investigating a suspicious person.
Sir, what have I done wrong?
The officer kept following Kalon, trying to trap him in any crime he could imagine, even though he obviously hadn't committed one. But from there, things took a pretty dramatic turn.
If I've not broken a law, you have no reason to detain me. If you had a reason to detain me, you would have detained me already.
I can, actually. Yes, I can.
For what?
Because you're not listening to my directions. You're not following. Turn around right now.
Sir.
Turn around. I'm done.
So you're going to arrest me?
I'm detaining you.
For what? For what?
Be resistive.
For what?
Because you're not listening to what I'm saying. Do not be resistive towards me.
All right.
Walk back to my car.
All right. You've done
One
it.
detained.
You have done it.
Yep.
You're a fool.
That's
you are
exactly
a real
what he
fool,
is.
sir.
Open yourself up to a lawsuit. 100%. 100%.
And could you tell me what I am handcuffed for?
Yes, because you wouldn't follow my directives.
Your directives. And what were your directives?
I told you to stop numerous times.
And I asked you for what?
And I asked you to identify yourself because I'm investigating a suspicious person. Someone had worried.
Worried about what? Have I tried to enter anyone's property?
They were concerned, so yes, you're gonna.
Okay, no, I have not. Show me evidence where I've entered someone's property without them knowing. Show me evidence.
There was 2 calls on you about entering people's areas of their house.
No, they weren't. Listen to me, sir.
The officer detained him under suspicions that even the officer himself hadn't yet had a chance to think up. When Kalon asked the officer what he was under suspicion of, the officer repeatedly ignored the question.
You can't just run up on anyone and just say, hey, you look suspicious.
Okay, he told you to stop. He didn't.
And we had calls on you, like I told you.
You're practicing stop and frisk right now.
No,
you're under arrest. So.
Under arrest for what? Under arrest for what? What have I done wrong?
You didn't identify yourself. Okay. You didn't stop when we asked you to.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for is your name and date of birth, man.
All right, okay.
So I can log someone.
Okay.
All the way in. I just want to log him and get him out of here because people were concerned because he was...
Put him in custody. If he's going to walk away, don't... Don't let him play that game. He's just gonna keep playing it next time. He's gonna think that he can now just walk away from cops if he doesn't want to stop. He just doesn't have to.
So he was sitting right here, and I just said, hey, there was a concern for you. Why?
When Kalon asked the officer why he was being arrested, the response was simply because he didn't identify himself.
They didn't even read him his rights, unless they didn't put this in the video, but from what I've seen, they didn't even read him his rights, y'all.
Following this incident, Kalon was found not guilty of any misdemeanor harassment of a public official by a Polk County jury. After all the charges were dropped, Kalon and his lawyer argued that he was treated like a criminal for no reason and had been racially profiled. As we move to our last case, it will make you think that if officers didn't have body cams, they'd be searching almost every African American they could find. On the 1st of October 2020, fashion executive Salehe Bembury was stopped by an officer just because he was walking down the road and minding his own business. What the officer did next is nothing short of astonishing.
Yeah, just real quick, man, so we were over here and we saw you walk across the red hand over here, so we just wanted to make sure, like, what's going on? How come you did that? You don't want to wait for the light?
What did I do? I'm like a little like startled.
Right here, Rodeo?
Oh, I jaywalked, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
So we saw you, but we were going to stop you over here, but then we decided we were just going to come this way and talk to you. How come you did that, man?
I jaywalked. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, just because the area you did it, you see how there's a bus and stuff like that? We get a little...
I've just been GPSing and trying to figure out where I'm going.
Okay, do you have any ID on you by chance, man? Without reaching into your pockets, you don't have any weapons or anything, right?
I don't. I'm like super nervous because.
No, I get you, man. That's why I'm not putting you in handcuffs or anything.
You want to take my phone or something like that?
No, you can hold on to it. I don't want to.
So what do you want me to do right now?
I just wanted to see if you had any ID, but without reaching into your pockets.
I do have an ID.
What? That boy asked was, don't reach in your pockets. What my ID is supposed to be floating or something? Where will my ID be, bro? Like, am I the only one to keep my ID and my wallet in my pocket, bro? Just imagine, y'all. Just imagine.
Austin, do you have any weapons or anything?
I do not.
The officer makes Salehe look like a criminal, when in reality, he's a well-known fashion executive all over the world. The officer then asks Salehe to show him an ID, but without reaching into his pockets, which is as funny as it is impossible.
Okay, do you mind if I just
You can do whatever you need to do, man. I'm just nervous. Can I put down my phone at least?
Absolutely, yeah. No worries, man. What's your name?
Salehe.
I'm Officer Krug, man.
Nice to meet you, bro.
I'm just going to check to make sure you don't have any weapons if you don't mind, okay? Face that way real quick. Put your hands behind your back, palms together like you're praying. Awesome, thank you. All the way like you're praying, Interlace them. Spread your feet. Cool, man. Don't want to mess up those shoes. Those are pretty nice. You said I can search you, right?
You do whatever.
Cool, man.
This is embarrassing.
Well, what we like to do, like when we stop someone, we just, to make sure you don't have any weapons or anything, we just like to...
Feels a little excessive, What's unfortunate is like I literally designed the shoes that are in this bag and I'm being fucking like searched for. Really? Yeah, I do.
That's why like I said, man, you're not in handcuffs or anything, I'm just talking to you right now, okay?
Salehe was stopped and searched by clearly racist cops on the obviously bogus suspicion that he might be in possession of a firearm.
I do, but I'm just walking down the street. That's a little ridiculous.
Now, I wouldn't say possibly, like, they could be pushing. These could just be some very bored officers, to be honest. Because, I mean, he did jaywalk, unfortunately, in a lot of places you can't do that. I know you can't do that in Vegas, or they really will pull you over outside of you being black, Mexican, whatever. Like, they don't play about that. So I guess he's somewhere in California or somewhere on the West Coast. I heard they don't really play about that jaywalking in the West Coast areas. Can anybody confirm that down below?
Like I told you the why, right? Just because.
I understand, but the pat down feels excessive. So what else can I do for you guys?
No, just relax, man. Like I said,
can I just turn around.
Absolutely, yeah. It was just to make sure you didn't have any weapons or anything. I'll just leave it down for now. Well, we'll be done shortly. I just want to see if you had any ID on you, sir. Is it in here?
Yes, it is.
Do you mind if I just pull it out? Yeah. Okay. How do you say your first name, sir? Salehe. Just gonna run in real quick, partner, make sure everything checks out, okay?
Can I take my phone, please, now? It's like clearly a phone. Is that at least okay?
No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, if that makes you feel more comfortable, absolutely. Take a look at it.
The cops' treatment of Salehe is making him visibly uncomfortable. They even took his ID from him and searched their database desperately for any reason they could find to put him in cuffs.
Right. Yeah, if that makes you feel more comfortable, absolutely. Take a look at it.
I have to record this because I just don't feel comfortable with that.
Well, just because right now you are being detained, just because we're talking to you,
okay.
And we don't know, not saying that you would do this, but people have called and they have friends come and then it comes an officer safety
I'm literally
issue.
just going to record right now. That's all I'm doing. You see it's recording and that's all I'm doing because I feel, you hear it in my voice, I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous. You understand the climate that we're in?
No, I understand. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable?
Not
like you're not in handcuffs or anything,
not
right?
Really. Like your boys are pulling up, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not making any like fast movements, but this is uncomfortable for me. Huh?
Are we making any jokes?
No, but this is uncomfortable for me. I just want to get to my car, so I'm just gonna hit record for you.
Yeah, hey, whatever you want to do, sir. But
Okay.
like I said, you understand why we stopped you, correct? And you admitted to jaywalking?
So I'm in Beverly Hills right now, and I'm getting fucking searched for shopping at the store I work for, and
So
just being
see
black.
now what you're doing is you're making it completely different to
Yeah,
what we
I
just
mean,
talked
guys,
about.
Guys,
you're making a completely
so
different
you
narrative.
check my ID. What's going on? Do I have anything on the
Okay.
record?
No, you're good to go, sir.
I'm good to go. That's why.
Yeah, man. But listen, so you can't jaywalk, correct? You
Understood.
understand?
Yeah. Can I have my stuff back, please?
But you see how you just switched that complete narrative?
Nah,
like,
nah.
you were talking to us
I
saying,
know how
yeah,
you guys
can
saw it.
search
Am I
me.
good to go?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. You guys have a good
Next time, don't change the narrative like that, though.
Following this incident, civil rights attorney Ben Crump, known for representing George Floyd's family, alleges racial bias through a task force called Operation Safe Street and Rodeo Drive Task Force. The suit cites recent department data stating 105 out of 106 arrests made by the task force were African American, with the other being Latino, raising serious concerns of racial targeting.
Man, y'all know how them prisons and jails are filled up. Everybody been looking and seeing just as far as the ratio of colored people, of people of melanation compared to people of no melanation up in jail cells. You know, crime is crime at the end of the day, but it gets a little different when it's like the majority of the minorities, you know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below, man. Honestly, I honestly had an interaction myself where I probably can do a story time on it on my second channel with some of y'all want to know. I definitely can. But it was pretty crazy. But y'all come over to Twitch and all that. I'm going to probably stay live on Twitch and probably put like video evidence and everything that went on. But until then, I'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, make sure to hit that like button if you all enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, any thoughts or concerns, or just even give us a story that you had. And until then, I'll see you all tomorrow.